until 9 a.m. So the fog peaking across our area between 7 and 9 a.m. This does include dangerous sea fog, okay, your traditional fog, and unfortunately super fog when the fog mixes with some of that wildfire smoke. And we had a couple more wildfires yesterday break out toward Putnam County. So really a developing story here this morning. We'll keep you updated. And again, the worst of the fog really coming in between 7 and 9 a.m. As we're heading to work and school, we're allowing extra time and we're slowing down. So we'll keep you safe here on First Coast News. Right now, the thickest fog along the I-75 corridor, that's some of that sea fog. That'll be spreading to the northeast. Then we're watching some more sea fog getting started toward Fernandina and Duval toward Mayport this morning. This could spread inland. And then we're watching some of the fog mixed with wildfire smoke. Okay, so as we look at the numbers, not good. We're taking a look at some more widespread fog as we head between 7 and 8 a.m. And notice those visibilities. Where you see the red numbers, basically some dangerous travel. In fact, the fog could be a little pesky. It'll try to linger in there until 9, 10 a.m. But I think by 9 a.m. that fog will start to improve across our area. And then we get on with our fantastic weather. But again, fantastic spring weather, feeling like April and May. We've got to keep our guard up each and every morning for the next few mornings for this fog that'll spread right back in for our Friday morning. As we take a look at our big forecast today, big numbers. Okay, so you see the fog here, computer's showing that. There's the thick fog at 7 a.m. starting in the 60s. Pretty amazing. Back into the mid to upper 70s by lunchtime. All right, so that's already 10 degrees above normal. And if that's not enough, we'll get back into the low 80s as we head into this afternoon. So next big thing, yeah, well, we're challenging records, record time highs, 85 Friday, 86 Saturday. Yes, there could be a brief shower. That's not the story here. We're worried about the fog, the elevated fire risk the next few days. And then Sunday, we'd start with some morning rain and we will clear out. So nothing has changed on the timing this weekend. The concern is this. Yeah, we have the updated drought monitor and no big changes even after all of that rain we saw last week. So we're talking about the extreme drought all the way to the beaches, including Lake City, Duval, Clay, St. John's, and Putnam. So this is the time of year nature can throw it all at us. Okay, so it's a wild time, our springtime here on the First Coast. And you can see we've got the morning fog the next few mornings with some big impacts. All right, elevated fire risk continues. And then as a front comes through Sunday, yeah, we're talking some rain that could impact our plans. And then the elevated fire risk really goes up. When you have dew points falling into the 20s, windy conditions, boy, that's not a good combination. So that's why you see the red starting Sunday all the way into next week. And that does include inland freezes and frost. So let's put it together for you. We're talking about, of course, the fog today and then the warm spring finish and then the rain. Next good chance of rain for most of us would be Saturday night and Sunday. But notice, unfortunately, very low amounts of rain, a quarter inch or less from areas of Waycross to Brunswick, all the way down to coast of St. Augustine and Palatka, as this front is just moisture starved as it moves to the south into our area of high pressure. So as this front moves through Sunday morning, that'll tend to bring us the rain, and then it'll move south and clear us out as we head into the afternoon. And notice the isobar is really tightly packed here. All of that wind will start to pick up. And then to the north, check those travel plans. Still looking for some snow. Boy, here we go again, up toward the mid-Atlantic and the nation's capital. We take a look at the 7-day forecast, includes our weather impact alert for the fog this morning. Beautiful afternoon. There's that high of 83. We should be only at 70 this time of year. Low rain chances Friday, Saturday, 85, 86. But look at those morning lows. Again, the temperature and dew point, they could match each other again. So possibility, yeah, of more fog, super fog and sea fog. We'll keep you updated. Sunday morning rain clearing out, but check out next week. Pretty amazing. Yep, we're going from 86 Saturday to a low of 32 with frosts and freezes by Tuesday morning.